Do you get frustrated when brushing your hair due to hair loss? Your ponytail is thinner, and each day you feel yourself losing more hair than the last. If this sounds anything like you, it may be time to act and take control of your hair health. Receding hairline, thinning hair, or sudden hair loss can spark body image issues and seriously affect those who face them. Let's be honest, we've all been there. Even if it might not be a severe issue for some of us, we all want healthy hair. That's why we're here. Today's video discusses biotin. What is it? What can it do for your hair? And biotin-rich foods that can help you maintain your strands. What is biotin? Let's introduce you to a crucial component of hair growth and health, biotin, also known as vitamin B7. Biotin is an essential water-soluble vitamin synthesized by the body in the intestines and through dietary intake. It's mainly responsible for breaking down food in your body, like carbohydrates and fats, into simpler compounds to derive energy. If you are experiencing thinning of hair or a red, scaly rash around your eyes, nose, or mouth, these could be signs of a possible biotin deficiency. So, how does biotin relate to healthy hair? Studies have shown from time to time that biotin is an effective compound for hair and nail growth. Researchers clinically examined over 15 cases for the effects of biotin supplementation. They concluded that all these cases showed positive hair and nail growth results. Almost 40% of women complaining of hair loss had biotin deficiency. Another study focused on women with thinning hair, where researchers asked one group to take multi-ingredient hair growth supplements while another continued with their regular diet. The results showed that the group who took the supplements noticed an overall increase in hair volume, scalp coverage, and thickness. On the contrary, the other group had no visible changes. Based on this evidence, it was clear that biotin is behind healthy hair, but biotin must have strong support from other nutrients to fulfill its role. So essential fatty acids like omega-3, vitamins including vitamins B6 and B12, folic acid, proteins, and minerals such as zinc and iron are ingredients responsible for healthy hair. Your daily biotin intake should be roughly 35 to 70 micrograms per day to be considered adequate. However, several metabolic disorders can usually lead to biotin deficiency in an individual, but you can easily overcome this by making a few dietary additions. Now let's discuss the best biotin-rich foods. Take a crack at egg yolks. Egg yolks contain roughly 50 micrograms of biotin per 100 grams. Not only is it a rich source of biotin, but also contains almost all the essential vitamins. They are rich sources of protein, too. 2 eggs a day cover 10 to 30% of your body's vitamin requirements. Eggs are excellent for strengthening your hair follicles. Try making an egg hair mask. Hair masks can provide that much-needed luster and bounce to your hair by moisturizing and repairing those strands. Liver for your locks. Liver is often frowned upon as a food choice, primarily because of its metallic taste. But despite this discouraging flavor, it's a good source of biotin, and it seems fitting that in biological terms, the liver stores biotin. Cooked chicken liver is quite a renowned and rich source of biotin. Over 130 micrograms of biotin per serving of 74 grams are present in chicken liver. Also, beef liver is impressive, with a composition of approximately 30 micrograms of biotin per serving of 75 grams. If you still have some ifs and buts concerning matters of taste, you can always make amendments to the monotonous food styles and experiment with them to suit your taste buds. How about a homemade burger patty, or perhaps a sprinkle on your pasta? Take your pick. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds have wide-ranging benefits. These superfoods not only help in dealing with diabetes and cardiovascular problems, but also help maintain good hair health. They are good biotin sources and contain other beneficial nutrients like fiber, unsaturated fats, protein, iron, zinc, and magnesium. Sunflower seeds provide 2 micrograms of biotin per serving of 30 grams. In comparison, nuts like pecans and walnuts provide 1 microgram of biotin per 30 grams. They can be blended into smoothies, tossed in salads, mixed in pasta, and enjoyed raw. Legumes. Legumes are rich sources of fiber, protein, carbohydrates, vitamin B complex, iron, copper, zinc, magnesium, and biotin. Peanuts and soybeans are one of the richest sources of biotin amongst them. A 28-gram serving of roasted peanuts contains 5 micrograms of biotin. You can choose legume soups, salads, or sprouts as a whole vegetarian meal to include in your diet. Salmon. Are you a fan of seafood and wish to have healthy hair? Then you'll be happy to hear that salmon can offer you some help in achieving good hair health. Salmon contains 4 micrograms of biotin per 36 grams. Salmon and other fatty fish are also highly rich in omega-3 fatty acids, making them a good choice for healthy hair and glowing skin. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes contain roughly 1 microgram of biotin per 80 grams. Besides biotin, they're also a rich source of fiber, manganese, copper, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin A. Vitamin A promotes healthy skin by replacing the dead skin cells of your body, so we can say that sweet potato is good for your hair and gives you lively skin. Enjoy sweet potatoes baked, steamed, roasted, mashed, grilled, or even with rice. Biotin in dairy products. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt contain biotin in good amounts. Milk contains 0.2 to 0.3 micrograms of biotin per serving of around 250 grams, and plain yogurt contains 0.1 micrograms of biotin per 170 grams. And consuming milk helps you replenish your calcium reserves in the body, and at night can help you regulate your sleep cycle and save you from tossing and turning, leaving you feeling rested and less stressed in the morning. So if you're not dairy sensitive, make the best of dairy products. Avocados. Name a health or wellness issue and we're pretty sure avocados would be on the list as a nutritional food to the rescue. So here is another reason to add avocados to your grocery list. They're rich in biotin. Around 40 grams of avocado contains 0.3 micrograms of biotin. They're rich in vitamins E, K, and B6, niacin, riboflavin, folates, pantothenic acid, magnesium, potassium, and omega-3 fatty acids. They help regulate the body's overall health by maintaining blood sugar and healthy cholesterol levels, preventing cancers, curing anxiety, improved vision, and maintaining good digestive health. Broccoli. This veggie contains approximately 1 microgram of biotin per 110 grams. Apart from being a good source of biotin, broccoli is a nutrient-dense vegetable full of fiber, vitamins A and C, and calcium. A study suggests that sulforaphane from broccoli may increase hair follicle numbers by almost 7% in people with alopecia. Alopecia is a condition where a person will experience a partial or complete absence of hair from where it typically grows. Broccoli is easy to add to any dish. Try adding it to your soups, pasta, stir-fries, and even snacking on its own. Bananas. This fruit is one of the most popular and readily available. Bananas are tasty and packed with abundant nutrients. Fiber, carbs, vitamin B complex, copper, potassium, and even biotin, bananas have it all. Even though bananas don't contain considerable amounts of biotin, they're always a worthy addition to your diet. Use them in smoothies, eat them raw, or perhaps you can also experiment and freeze them to make non-dairy ice cream. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are good sources of biotin, with 120 grams containing approximately 3 micrograms of biotin. And guess what? Biotin doesn't only help in maintaining your healthy hair, but it also aids mushrooms in protecting themselves from parasites in the wild. Thankfully, mushrooms are also delicious to eat. You can always include them in your soups, as pizza toppings, noodles, salads, and sandwiches, or eat them by baking them as a single dish alone. Yeast. A 1-gram serving of yeast contains around 0.2 micrograms of biotin. Considering the use of yeast in cooking, this is quite a decent amount. Yeast consumption can inhibit hair loss, accelerate hair growth, and improve nail and skin conditions. Both nutritional yeast as well as brewer's yeast are good sources of biotin. While brewer's yeast and active yeast are for making bread and brewing beer, nutritional yeast is for making non-dairy cheese. If you're looking for an easy way to increase your yeast consumption, crush small amounts of yeast in a mug, pour boiling water or hot milk, whichever you prefer, stir and drink it after it cools down. Spinach. Nothing beats the power of the ultimate green leafy vegetable. These leafy vegetables are incredibly beneficial with brimming levels of antioxidants, polyphenols, vitamins, and other essential nutrients. The high amount of protein in spinach helps restore damaged hair, and its rich content of folate aids in red blood cell formation needed for healthy cell growth and function. This means consuming suitable amounts of folate aids in increasing blood flow to the scalp. In contrast, folate deficiency can cause damage to your hair, skin, and nails. From treating anemia to preventing heart diseases, spinach is a popular food choice for managing all adverse body conditions. On to the last food item on our list, meat. Meat is an excellent option when it comes to giving a boost to your biotin levels. For example, 80 grams of a pork chop contains 4 micrograms of biotin, and a 75-gram serving of chicken nuggets contains around 1 microgram of biotin. Although some may attest that you lose a lot of nutrients by cooking food, studies show that an average of 77% of biotin is retained in meat after cooking, making it a great addition to your diet. So go ahead and try one of these food items. Don't keep your hair waiting, biotin is here to the rescue. Are you looking to learn more about hair health and growth? Watch 11 ways to increase blood circulation of the scalp for great hair. You can also try our video on 7 best vitamins and nutrients needed for hair growth. Go ahead, click one, or better yet watch both and learn more about hair growth. Try one of these foods and let us know which one worked for you in the comments below.